Well, hello everybody and happy Thursday. It's Thursday, March 26th, 2026. It is 3:26:26. I just realized that. It's 7 p.m. Eastern time. And this is Lisa Freeman coming to you live from Chesapeake, Virginia. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. It was so beautiful here. We had like 75 degrees and sunny and a nice breeze blowing. It was just like a perfect top 10 day. So I just was loving it, loving it. So I saw somebody on here had 93 degrees. Oh, Lou. Lou said 93 degrees from Missouri. Wow, that's crazy. I would think we would be warmer than Missouri, but dang, I know some of you guys are still cold. Yeah, Christine is. Uh, Hopefully spring will find you soon. We were cold the last couple days and now it's warm, but oh, Maria's 76 in Virginia too. So everybody doing okay? I decided I've been wanting to do these cards for a while. So in case you're wondering, this is from the DSP. So this is the pack of paper. It's called Lovely Blossoms. The item number is 1671. Oh, my glasses on. Wait a minute. 167168, I think. Let me look. I'm blind as a bat. Yeah, 167168. Lovely Blossoms. So this is the pack that I've done a ton of cards from. You get, I want to say three. Okay, so you get 3 sheets of each one. So you get 3 sheets of this one, and then 3 sheets of this one, which I've used a lot. That's the back. You get 3 of those. You get 3 of these, and I love the back of that one, and 3 of these pieces. So I have done a ton of cards with this paper, but I haven't really used this front piece too much. Well, really at all, except for the back pieces. So I used the stripes on a card the other day. So what we're going to do is use these pieces right here because they're like instant cards. You really don't have to do hardly anything except slap some words on it and maybe some ribbon or gems or something. But these are basically like 5-minute cards. So, and you get 3 sheets in there. So you can make 3 of each one with just one pack. And then I also used this piece from the back, this green piece right here. And then the rest of these cards, they're all white bases. So you're going to have 5 white bases. And then I did a Secret C layer. So you need 5 of those. And I'll give you the measurements in just a second. I screwed up here. I finally changed the blade in my cutter because it just kind of grabbed that corner and smushed it. And then I used the wrong color to blend those. So I'm going to show you how to cut everything from start to finish. So we'll get started in just a second. I did get some happy mail. Oh, and this is the stamp set that goes with it. So we're going to be using the words from the stamp set. Happy birthday, sending smiles, and the thank you. And then we're going to stamp this flower on the inside. This does come with the dies also. So it's a bundle. Actually, I think it's maybe a suite. It is a suite, I'm pretty sure. So you can get all that. Let me do this first. All right, so card from Dina, I don't know which one it is. I think it's Dina Osterid. She sent me this gorgeous cross card, and I'm not positive, but I think that cross die is from the set I just used the other day, the Faith collection or Faith something. And then I think, I'm not positive, but I think this on top is actually a die that's in, shoot, I can't think of what it is, but it's like maybe this big and it looks like wood stuff. I want to say she got it out of that, but I'm not positive. But I think that's a beautiful card. I love it. Love it, love it. I think that was an embossing folder from Christmas, but I'm not positive. But beautiful card. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And then this one came all the way from Canada. This is from Elfie Cron, or Elfie, I don't know how to say her last name, but I thought that was really cute. It's like just all little pieces of paper glued down together. So I thought that was a cute idea. And I love how she watercolored the butterflies. So thank you, Elfie. I love it. Love it, love it. All right, so that's my happy mail for today. And let's see. Oh, I gotta say hello to everybody. Hold on. All right, let me go back up to the top. Hey, Myra. Hey, Christine. Hey, Shirley. Hey, Jalen. Hey, Lou. Hey, Marie. Hey, Diana. Hey, Wendy. I'm losing my place. Hey, Sherry. Hey, Brenda. Hey, Nancy. Hey, Laura. Hey, Trina. Hey, Cindy. Everybody's staying the weather. Almost everybody's cold except for here and I guess a couple other places. Hey, Julie. Hey, Sally. Hey, Courtney. Hey, Robin. Oh, Pennsylvania 72. That's good. Hey, Susan. Hey, Heather. Hey, Nancy. Hey, Mel. Haven't seen you in a while. Hey, Joan. Hey, Regina. Hey, Stamp with Charm. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Cindy. Hey, Bobby. Hey, Judy. Hey, Tony. Got a lot of people on here today. Awesome, awesome. Oh, Lou says it's 93 today, going down to 50 tomorrow. That's what happened to us the other day. Hey, Amy. Hey, Debbie. All right, I think I'm going to stop there. We got a bunch of people on. I don't know. It doesn't say how many we're at now. All right, so I did the first cut of this paper already. So it comes like this. And I just made that one cut across the middle. So that's at 6 inches. So I don't know why I just did that. I was going to cut it first, and then I thought I probably should just wait and do it with you guys. So I did this first cut at 6 inches. That's right in the middle. And then we want to cut this down. These pieces need to be 5 by 3 3/4. So it's already 6. So I want to cut 1/2 inch off of the top and the bottom. So we're just going to cut 1/2 inch. You can save that for something. And 1/2 inch off of this side. So we're going to go to 5 and cut. All right, so now it's 5 inches. And now we want to do these at 3 3/4. So they are 4 inches. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut it at 4 and then trim it down a little bit. You could just leave it 4 if you don't do the other layer. I did an extra layer. So, all right. So we just want to take 1/4 inch off. So that's 1/8 off of each side. So I'm just going to take a little bit off of each side. All right, so there's one. We're going to do the same thing for each one. So we need to take, it's already 4 inches, and we want it down to 3 3/4. So we just need to take 1/8 off of each side. And if you take it off of one side, it's going to be crooked. So you want your flower to stay straight. So don't do it off of just one side. But we've already got it the right height. So it's already 5 this way. And then we want 3 3/4 that way. All right, one more. And then we're going to go to the next row. So these are ready to go. And then we're going to go to the next row. So these are all 3 inches, I think. Yeah, no, 4. Oh, these are 4 inches. Okay, so the first row was 6 inches to start with. This is 4 inches. So we're going to just take that off. I didn't have time to do a card with these squares, but all you got to do is cut them at 2 inches. They're all 2 inches. So we'll save that for later. So we're going to cut this down, and I need to cut just a sliver off the top because you can see where I got just a teeny weeny bit of the other one on there. So we're just going to cut that. Boy, you can really tell when you get a new blade. Ooh, it works so much better. It's awesome. Hey, Louise. I've been in the 90s in Colorado. Wow, that's crazy. Oh, stamp with charm. Your name is Charm? Huh. That's cool. All right, these are 3 across, so we're just going to cut them at 3 inches, which should be right on the line. We're not using this one. So we're just using, oops, you know what? I got a little sliver. You just got to get it right on that edge. It's kind of hard to do that. We're going to do this one. That's got a teeny sliver on it too. I should put my glasses on so I could see. You got to get it right exactly on that line. So we have, that's how much you had to cut off. So we have a sliver. And then one more right here. See if it's at 3 inches. Yep. All right, that one came out good. It's got a teeny bit of white on that, but we're not using that. All right, so here's all of our pieces. So we're using these 2 and these 3. And so we don't need the cutter anymore. All right, so again, these are 5 inches by 3 3/4, and these are 3 by 4. So you need those pieces, and then here's the rest of the pieces. We've got our 5 bases, 5.5 by 8.5 white, which is just half a sheet. And then we've got our layer. So they all have the same layer, 5 1/4 by 4. And then for 2 of them, well, the ones that go with these, I'm using another layer that's 5 by 3 3/4 from that same pack. And 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. Let me go ahead and write the measurements on here so you can see it. So these are 5 by 3 3/4. And these are 3 by 4. Now for the words, what I did was I just grabbed a whole pile of scraps that were 1/2 inch and 3/4 of an inch, and just I stamped a whole bunch of these, and then I saved my scraps from cutting this. These are 1/2 inch secrecy. So I just saved all these little scraps to do the words with, and I already went ahead and stamped them just to save time since we're making 5 cards. So, oops, can't put all the cards in the picture, but let me scoot this over just a little bit. Let's see if I can get some of the, well, I can't get all these cards on here. I'll put it like that so you can see a couple of them. Okay. Oh, stamp with charm. You sent me an email the other day? I don't think I got an email from you because did you win a card? I think it was charming something though that won a card. But I don't think I got an email from you. I'll go back and look. All right, so everybody got a picture. I'm going to take these off. Okay, so we're going to start with the big ones first. All right, so for these we need a white one and a blue one, a big blue one. So those, and then we need these. So we're just going to layer. They're all pretty much the same. So we're going to layer these like this and just glue those together. So let's go ahead and start with this card because I love this card. Only thing I'm going to do is change this ribbon, only because that ribbon does not want to stick. And I tried, actually, you know what? It did stick after I put glue dots on it, but I tried just using like this adhesive, and then I tried glue and nothing was sticking. So then I put a couple glue dots and it worked, but it was kind of bumpy. So I'm going to change this to cardstock. So that's this card right here. So we're just going to put some glue on the back. And so instead of that ribbon across that, I just grabbed a piece of scrap. So we're going to take this scrap and I'm going to cut this. I'm going to cut one this way, like so, and then cut one here, like that. All right, so we've got that piece right there. And then we're going to put the Sending Smiles on top. So it kind of looks like ribbon, but not exactly the same. So let me make this a little bit smaller. So I didn't measure these. I just kind of cut. I'm going to make this a little teeny bit smaller too because I cut that a little bit small. Okay. Let's see how that works. That's better. All right, so we're just going to glue these two together. This glue is a brand new glue, boy. It's coming out fast. I cleaned my piece of paper too, so you don't have to look at all my scribbles down here. So I was so mad. I picked up my taxes the other day. I don't know if I told you guys that or not. Was it yesterday? It was yesterday. And so I have to pay taxes, which I'm really upset about. But I get a phone call today from my accountant, and she's like, your taxes didn't go through because I'm missing that form that, you know, shows if you bought health insurance, if you're self-employed. It's like a 1095A sheet or something. So I'm like, I never got it in the mail. So it took me like 2 hours to get, I have 2 insurances. So I got the first one. Then I call United Healthcare about the second one. They're like, oh, we don't give those out because it's not from the marketplace. And I'm like, I said, well, that's $100 a month I was paying you guys. I said, I really need it on my taxes because if I don't have that form, that's like $1,200 I can't deduct, which means I'm going to pay even more. So I was like, I'm stressing because I don't know how to get, I mean, I don't know. They said they don't do it. Because if it's not from the marketplace, then they don't have to have one. So it's just frustrating. I hate doing taxes. They're such a pain. Oh, I made the best dinner yesterday. So I was on like Facebook or something. And I'm just going to go ahead and glue all these 3 together. And then we'll put them together at the same time. So I was on Facebook or something looking at reels. And I saw this recipe. And I was like, oh, that looks really good. And it was for chicken and potatoes and carrots and broccoli. Like a pan roasted pan dinner. So, you know, you get just a jelly roll pan, or you could use a 9x13 pan. And I said, gosh, I'm going to make that for dinner. It was like garlic and honey. It was probably one of the best dinners I've ever made. It was so good. So I have to share the recipe with you guys. Okay, so the only thing we have left to do for this one is glue it down. But it was really, really super easy. Like, anybody could make it. And it only took me, like, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes at the most to get it ready. And then it takes, like, 40 minutes to cook. So, let's go ahead and put gems on. So for this one, I did the green gems because I think they came out really, really pretty. Look how pretty that looks with the green on it. At first I was using yellow and then I didn't like it. I took all the yellow ones off. So we're going to use green instead. So I think my Take Your Pick tool had a little explosion of goo. I'm using all small ones, so we're just going to put a small one right in the middle. And same on the taxes. I know we only got like a couple weeks to get them in. What happened to Rita? I missed something. Oh, Rita's friend. Okay. Huh. I missed something. Now, you know these are my favorite gems, and I bought a ton. So I'm going to keep using these even though they're not really available anymore. So hopefully you guys listened when I said you better get them. You better get them because these are my favorite. They go with almost everything. Because even though they're certain colors, like this green is old olive, but this green, I don't know what color this is. It could be old olive. And that's pretty peacock, but it goes with all the blues. And this yellow goes with almost anything. So they really go with anything. All right, I'm going to spray them all at the end, but that's it. Oh, no, it's not. I forgot the inside. So for the inside, I'm going to do the same thing on every card. We're just going to stamp this right here. So that's it for the inside. All right, so that's card number 1. So that was super duper easy. And that's the original one. So that's with the ribbon. So you could try the ribbon. That's with the paper. So super easy peasy. Oh, you guys have till the end of April. I think we have April 15th is the deadline for taxes in the United States. All right, next one is this one. So for this one, we just glue those two together and put this down. And this is the one I sponged the wrong color. So I did, oh no, it's not. The orange one is the one I did the wrong color. So I'm going to sponge these with Balmy Blue. I did cloud cover first and it came out like too gray. So let me get a scrap piece right here so I don't mess up my pad. So we're just going to, just a little bit of blue in the center. And it just gives such a pretty look. I love it. All right, and then for this one, I just used a little bit of blue. So I have a little scrap here of blue. And I did, thank you, on top of that. So I just glued this right on top of this. So we're going to do that. Let me put it on here. And I'm going to trim this down a little bit. So it just gives it a pop of color behind it. And trim it off just a little bit. Maybe a little bit more. Okay. All right, and then this is going to go on with dimensionals. Keep losing stuff. I know, isn't that a pretty card? I think that's so pretty, and it only takes like 5 minutes. Love the blue behind it. Yeah, me too. Love it. All right, pop these off. I don't know why the comments are cut off down at the bottom. I can't scroll any higher. And it's, so this just put wherever you want. Okay, now this one, I did do the yellow ones, but I think I like green better than the yellow. What do you guys think? You like green or yellow dots? At first I did the blue, but you really can't see the blue on there too much because it blends in with those dots. So you guys thinking green or yellow? I'm trying to scroll up. I know, the flowers are so pretty. I was going to cut some out, but you know what? It doesn't match. Because I'd stamped some, and I was going to cut them out and layer, like pop it up. But it really, the stamp is a lot bigger than this. So it doesn't really match. All right, we got one green, one yellow. Green, green. Hey, Rita. You're not late. We only did one card, and we have, we're only on the second card. We got 5 to do. Hey, Gloria. You won a card last time and haven't claimed it yet. So we got half and half. All right, so I'll go ahead and just do the yellow since I have all the rest green, I think. So I'm going to put a big one on this one, and a big one on this one, and a little one on this one. All right, and then we'll spray it at the end. So this is card number 2. Super easy peasy. Oh, I didn't sponge it as much though. Darn. Let's sponge it a little bit more. You can do it after the gems are on too. It doesn't matter. Okay. I probably do, Gloria. I just haven't looked it up yet. All right, so that was 2. Now we're going to go to card number 3. This is the one I messed up. So just don't look at that in the middle. I tried to, after I did cloud cover, I was like, oh, that looks kind of dirty. So I went back over it with the balmy blue, and I was like, well, that just kind of made it look more dirty. So I said, this is a dirty card. Twyla's on here. I didn't see Twyla. Hey, Twyla. All right. Whoops. Need my scrap back. So now we're going to use balmy blue, and it will be much prettier. But the sponging really does add a lot, I think. You could use a sponge dauber too, but the little brushes work pretty well. All right, so there's some sponging, and then I'm going to do some ribbon around the card. So I've got the ribbon here. This is the In Color ribbon. It is Secret Sea faux linen ribbon. So it's faux linen. There's 2 Secret Sea ribbons. One is really thin, and this one is thicker. So we're just going to tie this over here a little bit on the left. And then trim it down. And I always like to put a glue dot under my ribbon to just secure it in place so it doesn't kind of flap around in the breeze. So just kind of, I'm going to move this. I don't know if I want it in the center. I think I'm actually going to put it in the center. So just put a glue dot right there behind it. And then we're going to glue that down. Right on top. Oh, you know what? I just realized I forgot to stamp the other card on the inside. So we'll do those together. So we'll stamp that one. And also this one. Oh, and you can sponge this too. Let's do that. I love it. It just adds such a pretty little touch when you sponge it. Okay, so there's the inside, and then we need some gems. Now I did the blue gems on this one, but you can't really see them as well as the green or the yellow, but they still do sparkle, so you can see the sparkle. And then I'm going to use my thank you with some dimensionals. And just put that down here. And there you go. Gorgeous. This is way prettier than this one. This is a it's so ugly. All right, I'm missing a conversation. Oh, Rita's got COVID. Yikes. I hope you feel better. Take some vitamin D. That's the best thing for anytime you get sick, take vitamin D. It'll help. Okay, next card. So this one is definitely much prettier. Don't use cloud cover for your sponging. Okay, now we're going to go to the smaller ones. So for these two, we've got exactly the same background. The only difference is this front piece. So we're going to start with our white. then a layer of green. Oops, nope, layer of blue, then a layer of green, and then a layer of blue again, and then that. So they're both exactly the same, except for that piece right there. So we're gonna glue all these together. But I gotta remember to tie ribbon around the first piece, this piece right here. So we're gonna set that aside. And if you don't have this paper, you could kind of get this same look with that linen background stamp that we have, and stamp it in Old Olive, and it would probably give you a similar. Of course, if you don't have the paper, you can't really do the rest of the cards, so you got to get the paper and the stamp set. And I'm pretty sure I'm trying to use stuff that's not on the sold out list right now, so I'm pretty sure this pack is available. So we're going to wrap the ribbon around here and tie a little knot. My fat fingers are getting in the way. I sat out in the sun for a little bit today. Oh my gosh, it was so gorgeous. But I have these stupid carpenter bees, but luckily I have already trapped over a dozen. So now there's only like about 3 left that keep bothering me. So it's not nearly as bad as it was. So hopefully in the next couple days, they'll be dumb enough to go into the trap too. And for any of you guys that are going to say anything, carpenter bees are bad bees. They're not the good bees that make the honey. They're the bad bees that drill holes in your deck and your house and stuff. So I'm not killing good bees. Trust me, these bees do not make any honey. All they do is make holes and destroy your stuff and dive bomb you while you're sitting outside. All right, so we're going to stick a glue dot under this. And then for this one I put, both of these I did happy birthday. So let's put some dimensionals. Don't tell me. Jalen says, no, don't tell me. What? Oh, COVID. I had COVID twice, but it's been, gosh, I think the last time I had it was maybe like three years ago. I haven't gotten it since, but I take a ton of vitamin D. And they say if you have really high vitamin D, you shouldn't get it. And I take a lot of natural herbal stuff, like, I can glue this down now. Oh, actually, I put this on dimensionals too. I take oil of oregano, and I take vitamin D, and a multivitamin that has like echinacea, zinc, elderberry. That's another good thing. If you have COVID, take elderberry and the echinacea. It's one I got on Amazon. It's called Immunity. Like immunity, but with the I at the end. And it has like 5 herbal things that are really good for that. But elderberry is really good for any kind of cold symptom stuff. And so is olive oregano. All right, so this is going to go on the front, right in the middle. And then our happy birthday down at the bottom. What? What do you mean don't tell? I was out in the sun. Oh, so beautiful. And it's so nice because it was like so quiet. And I'm just laying there relaxing. And you can just hear like the wind blowing. And some of my neighbors got some wind chimes. And it was just like ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. And then the only other sound I heard was bzzz. in my ear. I had my eyes closed, but I could tell every time one of those suckers was like right next to me, because all of a sudden that buzzing would start getting really loud. All right, we're gonna start, put some green ones on here. I think it's easier to use my fingers than to take your pick tool for these gems, because they do not want to come off with the gummy thing. All right, so that's this one. Oh, I put an extra one. Let's put one more. So we have 3. All right, so that's that one. Don't you love it? Love it, love it. All right, so there we go. Last one. Where else? The last one. So let's go ahead and glue this together. Storms are brewing in Missouri. Did you guys hear about Hawaii? I saw Hawaii got like horrible floods. I saw it on the Facebook yesterday. I can't remember which way this goes. It goes this way. We got to put ribbon on that. I was like, what in the world? I hadn't even heard about it. And then they said they got like 2 feet of rain in 2 days, I think. That's crazy. So pray for those people in Hawaii. It was, I think all the islands got it, but Oahu was the worst. All right, this one's going to get some ribbon. You know, oh, I got to sponge this too. And I forgot to stamp the inside of the last one. I'm talking too much. And I forgot. All right, this one I did over on the left. Love it. Oh yeah, Marie, you were one of the first ones. That was before, yeah. They had even said what it was. I think a lot of people got it before they knew it, what it was. Okay, and then put a little glue dot. You don't hear too much about it though anymore. I'm like, I don't know anybody that's gotten it lately around here. Dimensionals on this. But I don't think I've gotten sick since I left working at the urgent care center, which is awesome. I don't really go out that much, so I do have a lot of people over to my house though. Okay, because I had class today, which was fun. And we did fun folds again. So we did 4 fun fold cards. You guys have already seen them all because I already did videos of them though. Okay, so this one's gonna go here. And then we're gonna put our happy birthday. Oh, tornado watch. We're supposed to get rain starting tomorrow, the next couple days. Okay, and then this one, I put more green dots. I think we're done with the ribbon. And I forgot to stamp the inside, so we need to do that. And sponge it. Just put the sponge away. That's a little bit dark. Okay. Close those ink pads. All right, so I'll take a big one. Whoops. My fingers are so fat, I can't see where I'm putting it. All right, one more for good measure. Up there. Okay, so now I'm going to spritz them all with some shimmer spray. So let me get these all back out. Put some paper down. Can't remember. Oh, that one's got shimmer. That's a pretty one. No, okay, here we go. Now, if you wanted to, you could also put glitter. I didn't even think about glitter. But that would be really pretty on here too. If you wanted to put glitter like around these flowers, oh, that would be really pretty. So here you go. Here's all of the cards from today. So you guys can make that. So I've been giving you a lot of good videos on how to just make quick and easy cards. So you guys can just cut these up. And since you have 3 in a pack, you could make 3 of each of these in no time and just cut them all at the same time. Especially if you have a like a guillotine chopper, that would make it even easier. All right, so what do you guys think of those cards? You like them? Love them? Love quick and easy cards. Good. Me too. Do I miss working? No, well, sometimes, I mean, I miss like some of the people I worked with, but no, not really. My page just shrunk a lot. I don't know what I did, but I hit something. That's weird. Okay, there we go. I got it back. Oh yeah, you know what? This would make a great gift for somebody, especially if you made like a box to go with it and just wrap the box in the same paper as that's in here, like the green or like one of the flower ones that's in there. That would make a great gift. All 5 of these cards in a box. The boxes that we used to have, there's a few boxes over the years we've had that would be perfect. There was one that was kind of like a craft color and it had like a window on the top. That was a good box. All right. Yeah, I just miss my friends, but some of the patients I do miss because I did have some really nice patients that came in, but for the most part, no, I don't really miss working. I love sleeping in late and staying up late and doing whatever I want all day. All right, you ready for a joke? It's time for a joke. Yeah. Same thing when I quit teaching. You know, I taught for 15 years, and when I quit teaching, I missed a lot of my friends, but, you know, I really didn't want to teach anymore. All right, here's the joke. Farmer Ted lived on a quiet rural highway until traffic picked up and his free-range chickens started getting hit. 3 to 6 a week. Fed up, he called the police. Do something about these crazy drivers, he said. So they put up a sign, school crossing. Didn't work. The drivers just sped up. So they tried slow, children at play. Drivers still sped up, didn't slow down at all. So frustrated, Farmer Ted asked if he could make his own sign. The officer said, okay, anything for peace and quiet. So a week later, curious, the officer drove out to see it and nearly, my thing is spinning. I can't scroll up to the bottom. Hold on. It's stuck. I can't get the punchline. Hold on a second. Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh. Okay. So a week later, curious, the officer drove out to see it and nearly fell over laughing. Farmer Ted's sign read, nudist colony, slow down and watch out for chicks. I thought that was great. So that one worked. So if any of you guys have a problem with people speeding through your neighborhood, that's what you need to do. Put a sign up, nudist colony. Slow down and watch for chicks. You know, we have a nudist colony in Virginia, about an hour from me. But the funny thing is, I went online and looked it up. It's called Whitetail is the name of it. And it's like about an hour from here. But it's Whitetail Nudist Farm. I I looked it up online, and like all the people there are these old people, like 70 and 80 years old. And I'm thinking, can you imagine walking around naked in front of everybody? I can't even imagine it. Ugh. I don't think I could even do like a topless beach or something somewhere. I would be like mortified. And it's always people that shouldn't be naked or walking around naked. Okay, so Daria. Wendy, it's in Ivor, Virginia. It's Ivor, and it's called I think it's Whitetail Farm, Whitetail something. But yeah. It's like open starting soon. Like I think it's open May through September or something. But I just think that'd be so weird, especially like you're sitting in a chair and then like I guess you got to carry a towel everywhere to sit down. I don't know. I can't even imagine. Okay, so I got some cards to give away from last time. All right, so I've got Where You Still Haven't Claimed Yours, Gloria. I'm pretty sure I have your address. Becky White and Sherry Dugan. So you guys haven't claimed your cards yet. And here's the cards for today. So there we go. Can't fit them. Okay, so here we go. Let's stir these up. I know, yuck, sitting on chairs, right? So with like they eat naked and everything naked, and they were playing like ping pong naked and golf naked, and it just had all these pictures. You couldn't see them, but you could tell they didn't have clothes on. They're like real distant pictures, you know, so you could just tell. Okay, first winner is Carol Helms. She gets that card. Next winner is Robin Steyer. Next winner is Marie Zimmerman. And the last one, Dema won. All right, so those are the winners for today. So make sure you send me an email at stampgirl2@cox.net if you want a card, so I can send it to you in the mail. And oh, I forgot to tell you about the card kit. So you still have a few days left. I think we have, what, 5 days left this month to get this card kit. So if you place an order of $100 or more, you can get this kit in the mail with the PDF tutorial. And then you can make those pretty cards. And here's our prayer and card list. Hopefully you can see that. Love the tulip. I know. This is the card my friend Michelle did at our get-together. And I was like, oh, I love that tulip card. That's so cute. And so I bought the tulip set, and then I was going to do it last week, and it was already sold out for good, so I didn't. So I was really mad about that. Yes, Lois, you're right. Put all those cards we made earlier, these cards, in a, I think they would fit, but I think you'd only fit 4 maybe with envelopes. And the clear, remember those clear boxes we used to have? Clear acrylic boxes, yeah. Robin says, who wants to see that? I know it. I know it. Yeah, whitetail like white bum. Yes. Whitetail. That's exactly what it's like. Web marks on your butt from a chair. See, I wouldn't want to sit on anything because I'm thinking, ew, everybody's going to leave their cooties all over the chairs. Especially at dinner time. What do you do at dinner? In like the little dining hall, you sit on a towel? I don't know. How did we get on this subject? Oh, because the joke. All right, if you want to send me a card, here's my address too. We do have the funniest conversations, don't we? Mm. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to do thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff for me. I would really appreciate it. And I'll be back Saturday morning, bright and early at 10 a.m. Eastern time. So wear your pajamas. That's the uniform for the day on Saturday. So pajama time, Saturday morning. I'll see you then. Have a great rest of your week, everybody. Bye-bye.